You know they are out there. The things that we can't explain. But that doesn't mean that we stop asking questions. On July 17th at 6 p.m., 606 Paranormal and Chris Lone Media will make yet another presentation at the Estill County Public Library. This is your chance for an evening of questions and experiences. There will be precautions taken. Some waivers may need to be signed, but you will have a chance to see the dolls and ask questions. These are some of the most haunted dolls ever assembled. Don't miss your chance to see the 2023 Haunted Doll Tour, July 17th at 6 p.m. at the Estill County Public Library. I've never seen anything like this.
Can you come through and talk to anybody that's in the chat room?
Oh, God.
George.
Is there anything? No, the progressive.
George.
Is there anything?
Hi, Chris.
Well, I hope Monday's been bearable for you. Good evening. I'm Chris Sloan
Good
with State
evening,
Senator Rick
everybody.
Gullett and Lloyd Gullett, who is here. And thanks to everybody in the chat and welcome in. A lot has happened, especially in the days following the Haunted Doll Tour in Breathitt County. Somebody left a gift on your doorstep. Mm-hmm.
She was for sure a gift that keeps on giving.
That keeps on giving. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that. Of course, people have probably seen the videos that we shot, but tell us a little bit about Polly.
I mean, it was just a surprise for us. I go out and check the mail, a couple of times. We have a couple of different mail carriers that come up through here. Of course, such a big area. So sometimes what one won't bring, another one will. Well, I just was going out to check to see if the mail had ran yet because I hadn't been out earlier. I've been busy. Opened up the door, and on the front porch, not where they put packages, just somebody just shoved it. It's like they just shoved it and went on. Well, it's a box about probably 4 foot tall. I mean, it wasn't a huge box. Bring it in, opened it up, and I already knew what I tell you. I already know. I said, this is either going to be a gag, somebody's trying to, funny or something. So we opened it up, and lovely Polly was stuffed in a garbage bag.
Damn.
So I took her back outside, and I put her on the chair.
Mm.
Take the bag down, remove the bag, and put everything like it was. Go over it, with my hands, my eyes, what is this? So after a short while, I put her back into the bag, back into her lovely box, and put her back out into the garage.
Do I need to ask what Lloyd's reaction was? No, I didn't think so. Stacia is sitting there going, you know what it was, Chris. You know what it was. Oh, that's
When it
not
gets so bad that you and I have to have private meetings so that I can show you stuff, it's pretty bad.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to allude to. Shortly before we go live tonight, you showed me what you had gone and picked up only today,
Yes.
not far from where you live.
15 minutes.
hmm But would you care to show folks either part one or part two?
I was going to say, which one do you want? Do you want the bad or the worst?
Let's start with the bad so we can work our way into the worst. Now, keep in mind, this family could have easily sold this for $500, $1,000, but whoever bought it would not have known what they were getting. They knew what they had because it made itself quite obvious. So instead, they contacted Stace. Stace, would you please reveal what's behind door number one?
And it even sought out to play itself for you all.
Oh, you didn't hit the key?
No,
It did
no,
that.
I'm holding it back here. Yeah.
Now, according to the story that we've been told, this thing would start playing itself around 3 in the morning. Is that right?
Every morning.
Every morning at 3 o'clock. And the family, of course, collects antiques, and they just wanted to get rid of this thing because, like I've said before, you can't buy a peace of mind.
This is an 1880 Shonut Baby Grand. This is something that the very well-to-do families would have had back at that time for their well-to-do little children. So this was bought straight from the home that it came from, and recently did a move, and it stirred up a lot of problems.
And it did a move because the piano's owner had recently passed. And that individual was what, 90? Did you say?
95.
95. Now, most anybody who's ever studied parapsychology or hauntings understands that a lot of activity can be ramped up when somebody remodels a home or a business or something like that, because spirits are like many of us. We don't like change. Well, let's say that one night you're walking through and you've got to walk the dog, so you're trying to make it to the bathroom, and somebody put a chair in your way. Or worse yet, a damn wall. Well, that just makes things interesting. So a lot of times activity can be ramped up because the spirits are no longer familiar with a place that they have been for umpteen years. And now all of a sudden things are different. They're changed. They're upset. So if you take something out of a house that is haunted and you take it to another location and there's a spirit attached to that, it doesn't know where it's at. It gets a little antsy. Now, that's the bad. Let's go what's behind door number two, the worst.
You want to put this out there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We are not responsible for anxiety, nightmares, somebody scratching you in your house, somebody slapping you. We're not responsible for anything that has to, anything at all. I'm about to show you another haunted doll that we just received.
This was today, right?
Time to check it out yet. I always go by my first instincts, and then
And Lloyd does not like this worth 2 cents. I can see
Lloyd
that all over
is
his face.
over it. He won't get around it. He doesn't want near the piano. He doesn't want near this one.
Piece
And
of
that's
advice.
because he heard the lady's story. He sat down with me and listened and looked around. And then while we were sitting there where they had these objects in the other room, you would start hearing scratch.
Mm-hmm.
He's done. So
Piece
I'm
of
going to show you
advice:
the
if
doll.
the TV comes on and you see a little blonde-headed girl turn around, look at you, and say, "There, here, get the hell out of Dodge."
Yeah, that's what we were expecting to happen next. So I'm going to put out a warning, as I always do. Don't look if you aren't prepared, because this doll is indeed haunted. It is indeed not beautiful. It is indeed a little scary.
It is as scary, if not a little more than Reagan. Wait till you see its eyes. But like Stace said, if you feel compelled to not look at it, then please
Don't do it.
not.
Turn around now. and I will let you then know when we're done. So I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to go ahead and show him now. So turn around, close your eyes, don't watch. This is the doll that came from the same place, and the spirit box is going off on this one like crazy.
Yeah.
This one's made from, it's like a really hard rubber. It's got a really weird feel to it and smell. So
Can you
this
explain the feel to it?
this is Sigmund. Whenever I put my hand on him, and I always use my right hand, and then my arm, as of right now, even is full of chills. I think Lloyd has chills. This doll is the real deal, and I will be bringing it with us. This one is definitely coming with us, Chris.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to get a feel for this one, because let me just tell you, this one is nasty.
Lloyd has given a thumbs down to it. So
All right, I'm going to put the doll over here, guys. You guys can turn around now. It's over.
okay, so it's
Whoever
off
didn't
the
want to see it.
screen. You can take a look now if you want to. What a lot of people don't understand is they think that, well, let me rephrase that. They don't think. They're thinking in terms strictly of this life and this dimension. There is more to this life and this dimension.
Yeah.
We're going to start putting some comments up here on the screen. Just like Sharon said, hollow eyes. Mm-hmm. It does very much have that kind
Dead.
of, dead eyes
It's
thing
dead.
going on.
It's nasty.
I saw this about 3 minutes before we went live, and Stace asked me what I thought of it. And right off the bat, this side got chills,
Yep.
and I got a sharp
You're
pain
on it.
down my back, and I was
You're
like,
on it.
I said, okay, this is not good. So when you come, and hopefully you will, to Estill County, July 17th at 6 o'clock, you are going to see a great, great deal of these dolls.
Yeah.
I can tell you at Breathitt County, to say it was successful is an understatement. People were very much like, it's almost like some people couldn't get enough. We debated about bringing Reagan in at first because that doll is
There were some
creepy.
children there too.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring it around kids. I don't like that.
Well, you saw one
Just
little
in
girl in the
case.
video shaking her hands because she had like numb or cold
I had
hands.
several people come to me and tell me they felt sick to their stomach. They felt
Mm-hmm.
a little bit
Yeah.
of nauseous, headaches. I mean,
And that's kind of par for the course for this thing.
it is.
So
It really
at
is.
Estill County, there's going to be waivers for people to sign stating that they understand the risks and that they are not to touch the dolls, that touching a
Right.
doll could have you put out. And it's not that we're trying to be rude. We're trying to protect people. But yet, at the same token, past the knowledge that we have learned, let me rephrase that. Past the knowledge that I am learning and that Stacy has known for some time, and Lloyd's known for quite a while because, well, he's married to Stacy. They live there. Lloyd deals with this stuff. But a big thing, and what is it that I've always been told, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Yes.
And with TV shows back in the day, you had Zach Bagans and Ghost Adventures, Jason Hawes and Grant Hughes with Ghost Hunters, and all these other TV shows. And of course, the British seem to absolutely love this because it goes on forever and a day. I mean, it's like you turn on BBC or British Broadcasting Company, and you're going to find a haunted TV show somewhere in the next 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to happen. But that's great. But by the same token, it's not great because it spawns amateurs like myself to go out there and say, well, I'm going to pick up a tape recorder that I can get anywhere at Walmart for $30. And I'm going to go out here and do an EVP session. Let me caution against that. Watch the episode of Paranormal State entitled I Am 6 with Ryan Buell. A girl did the same thing. And she was either or on the verge of becoming demonically possessed. Now, we all know, and of course, you'll hear us talk about some of these things at the doll tour, just like we did in Berthoud County. There's 3 stages to possession, to demonic possession. There's depression, oppression, possession. Depression. A lot of people suffer from depression. Oppression is when you think it's never going to get any better. Why am I even here? I'm so done. I'd be better off dead. They have worn you down. Now they're going to come in and attack you. Your faith is at its weakest, if you have any. It's easy for them to come in and take over. They're not looking to do a hard job. They're looking to do an easy job and then make a hard life for you. That's how this works. And many experienced paranormal investigators, including Stace, would tell you it's not advised. Thanks, Barry. Barry said he really enjoyed the Berthoud County show. These are just going to get better. Wait until the one on October 17th in Laurel County. If you can make it there, oh my gosh, that's going to be awesome. So, with that being said, Stace, you said that the spirit box was active, especially around. I'm sorry, the new doll's name.
It's going to Sigmund.
Yeah, that the new doll or that the spirit box was really active around Sigmund. Okay, so with that being said, I'm dimming the lights on my end here just a bit. And whenever you are ready, you can crank up the box and we will go.
This is amazing. This is
what
really
are you seeing?
Okay. I got Tobias sitting by me. I actually was cleaning on him a little, and he just spiked my meter. I mean, look at that. He spiked it up from a 0 to just a 42.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know what's going on, but I mean, I think all the ones that are already kind of that have something with them are maybe just a little more.
Things are getting fired up, and they're going to. We saw some meters jump, and I mean, really, what we saw in Berthoud County was nothing compared to what we see right there in your office and in this studio.
They're really more reserved when
well,
they're
Lloyd, feel free to chime in here. What was it that night that it jumped up to? Was it an 80 or a 90 on one of the dolls?
Lars was cooking.
It was up. I can't
and
remember.
then Roselle,
But
she
now,
started cooking too.
that whole place in there was kind of, it was active. Well, plus, not only with the dolls, but their artifacts they had and all that stuff. And you saw when that, when that book opened up.
I didn't get to see the book, guys. I was too busy talking.
Yeah.
What was going on with the book?
The book was made out of human skin.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
no kidding.
The guy skinned the.
What was the story on that? I missed that. I was talking, so you all said something about it.
He cut the back off he cut the skin off the back of this guy or whatever it was, and then
off a guy that was from there.
Do what?
I mean,
he was from Berthoud County, best of my memory.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
And then he sewed it together, and then had a book, and then anyway.
That's crazy.
But like, as soon as that guy, Chris, did you open it or did he open it? I can't remember.
He opened it.
You were holding the meter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. As soon as it opened, it went boo.
Yeah, the meter went nuts as soon as you opened it.
Just stay right there.
But the library also has a used casket in it, a coffin, which is
God.
Yeah, I believe I heard you say that once or twice that night. But the casket was actually used for funeral ceremonies, and then according to the people at the library, they would take the bodies out of that casket and just put them in a plain box and bury them.
How awful was that?
So the casket was pretty much for show. And then, of course, there was when was that Bible? When did he say that Bible was dated back to? I think it was a Roman Catholic Bible. It was like 1400s, something like that, or somewhere in that neighborhood. And he had it and he opened it and was showing us the text. And I mean, the meters went crazy. And I've got to say, I had no idea that a library could be that cool. I really didn't.
Oh, wait till you see the other ones we went to.
And the staff was very welcoming, very friendly, just great people.
So far, I mean, that's been absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, and here's Polly. This was the one found at your doorstep
Yep.
just very, very shortly after the
This is
Breathitt
the
County
gift.
stop.
And
Yeah.
by the way, thank you, whoever dropped her off. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I got feelings. I got
Yeah, she's great. I mean,
No, she's not.
she's
it feels like something poking me right in the back. I mean, it's not hard; it's just kind of mild. But yeah, it's. We want to send out prayers to Steph and Maddie going to
yeah. I heard
Cincinnati.
she's going down for a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Seeing all
She's
kinds of
actually
crazy.
going tonight.
Oh, is it
Something's come
not?
up. Yeah, something's come up, and she's going tonight. So prayers for safe travels. And
Prayers.
Maddie,
Keep
I
me
love you, and
posted,
I hope
Steph.
that you're okay. I hope that you are okay. Helen said Polly was her mom's name,
Well,
and that's okay because that
the
Polly.
reason this one is named Polly is
Mhm.
because they made a dolls like this after Pollyanna, like back in the '60s, I think it was,
Yeah,
that had dolls like this, the Disney dolls. So
yeah.
that's what she remind me of. So this is her.
She's actually
She's,
quite pretty.
she's definitely got a feel to her,
She got a vibe.
and she definitely has that smell, which you'll see what I'm talking about when y'all come see her.
You said that she smelled like rotten eggs,
She does. She smells
like a
like.
sulfur.
I'm gonna let you smell it.
Okay.
The only thing I can say that it smells, and there goes the meter.
I mean, yeah, that's
I don't know if you can see it from down there. Hang on, let me scoot this over here a little bit. Seemed like it was going off right down by her legs. Yeah, it's like a 0.3 by her legs, 0.4.
yeah. Well, she's got something going on, and they're like anybody else. They'll come through and they want to. Oh, 0.4. There it is. It just hit 0.4. And some of these meters will be available at the tour.
Yeah, I always bring extras.
Yeah,
I always bring
so people
extras.
can see for themselves. Yeah.
That's right.
hmm
I want to see what you feel. I want to. I want you to hear the stories that are told to us because I don't make this stuff up. When we've gotten these for years and years and years. Like this hasn't just been going on, for a year or two. We've been doing this for years. I've been doing it quite a bit by myself for years and years.
hmm
Lloyd's just been in on it for about 3 years now. But excuse me, but there it goes again. 30 on Tobias.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise
But,
me.
right. But you guys will get to see for yourself just how you feel about these in person. And they do, and how me and Chris try to explain this to you. That's how they really feel. They'll give you chills. They make you feel sometimes a little sick to your stomach, maybe. I
Sometimes
know
a little
sometimes
queasy.
I
Yeah.
get off the show, I have headaches for 2 days.
Yeah, and we're drained.
Yep.
I mean, seriously, we're like old tired dogs with our asses dragging. I think that at the Breathitt
Believe it.
County tour, one of the things that really shocked me the most, I was telling what stories I knew of what dolls. But the one that seemed to get people to jump the most was when I told them the story of Graveyard Bear.
Yeah.
And I said, because the story of Graveyard Bear is
Yeah.
truly, it's like a campfire haunting story, only it actually happened.
Yeah.
The bear was laid in a casket with a little girl who owned him. And then sometime later, it showed up at her parents' door. She was buried with the bear.
Yep.
And somehow or another, the bear gets out and goes back. Now, my thought was the bear did that, if this is the case, to comfort a set of grieving parents because I picked up that bear and I was showing it around the room and I was telling its story. I did not get a bad feeling from that bear. Did I get a feeling? Oh, yes, I got a feeling, but I didn't. It
Yeah.
wasn't a bad feeling. It was a
No.
feeling like he was sad, but he was trying to comfort people because in his mind, this is what teddy bears do.
They
Each
all have
one
a
for
story,
people. Yes,
right?
every single doll, each are individual as a collective and as a whole, but they all have their own individual stories.
They
And
really
Stacey,
do.
you were so brilliant, so brilliantly beautiful about putting the parchment where you had wrote the stories, a brief synopsis of the stories of the doll. I remember walking in and seeing that, and I was thinking that
That's
is
my touch.
absolutely incredible. Yes, I said, and I thought that I said this is incredible. Nobody has. You can read the story right there. It is in front of you. But if you want to
Yeah,
ask questions, get
yeah.
with
Ask me
Faith,
about
get
it.
with Lloyd, and I'll tell you whatever it is I know. And if I don't know, well, as
Right.
it so happens, I happen to know the person that owns them, so I
One
can
of
go direct.
these,
Yes,
all my dolls
absolutely.
have one of these that I write out with their personal stories on for them, and that way, if somebody comes when they come up to look at the doll, they can actually read what the family told me when I got the doll.
I think one of the most popular ones was, and you'll have to refresh my memory on her name, but the one that loves classical music and would play it every morning at 3 o'clock on a Victogram.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's Ariel.
Ariel, yeah.
Yeah.
People loved her. They went crazy over her because there
Yep.
were several musicians there in Breathitt County that have an interest in paranormal. And of course, we got to hear some of the stories that these people had for us. And it never fails.
Oh, I
Whenever
love
I'm
the
standing up
stories.
there in front of however many people it was, and there were a bunch, and I posed a very simple question: does anybody here feel like they're gifted? There wasn't a hand one raised. After we're done and we're mingling and talking with people, I had several come up. Well, I didn't want to raise my hand and I said, because you feel like you would be an outcast, or you feel
Right.
like, well,
That's
yeah,
why I don't talk about it to anybody.
yeah. Well, you see, I'm
I get
that guy that don't give a damn what anybody thinks. You know, Stace reminded me of being empathic. Kelly had told me that a long time ago. And I've had several people say, my pastor used the word discernment. And I said, so exactly what's discernment? He said, it's kind of like the Holy Spirit moving across you and saying, this is true, this isn't true. You know what to do here, you know what not to do. He said, that can really serve you well. And so far, it certainly has. Uh,
absolutely.
but now, with every doll that I've encountered that Stace has,
Got it.
I feel something. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's a warm feeling. Sometimes it's a
it's
don't
not.
mess with me feeling. It's a get the hell out of my face, or I'm going to rip your throat out feeling.
Yeah.
And,
Hey,
and, and like I said, but each one is as different as there are different people. So we really
that's
hope
it.
that you'll show up. With that one makes me very nervous. That one makes me, uh, yeah. Look at those. That one, those eyes. There's something. Mm, I tell you what I'm getting. I'm getting, that moment right before you lose all cool. Yeah. Right
There I
before
go.
you're right there on that verge, you're pissed off. Somebody just keeps pushing your buttons. They're pushing your buttons, and you're getting ready to rip off their head and take a leak straight down their throat. That's the
Yeah.
feeling I get.
Actually, Spirit Box just said yes.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. I told you.
I wanted to apologize. My sugar was getting a little bit low, so I had to go grab something.
Did you get you a candy bar?
Yeah, the strawberry pancakes this morning just weren't enough to hold out till tonight. So I got some.
That
He had a
was
little.
this morning, though, honey. That was this morning.
Yeah,
Lord
but
man not eat.
he's ate since then. He just kind of crashed it a little bit.
Okay. Strawberry pancakes. God, that sounds good.
Oh, listen, I'm going to tell
Okay.
you guys right now. Nobody's giving us any free food for this, but we went this morning over here at Bob Evans, and they've got that new strawberry stuff in for the season. The
Yeah.
strawberry pie, the strawberry lemonade, the strawberry pancakes. They come out with these pancakes with the strawberries on them, and then they'll bring you a dish of strawberry sauce too if you want, and you can put on there with the Cool Whip. And I have never, ever tasted any better. They were the fluffiest, lightest pancakes I've ever eaten, and with those strawberries on top of it, how was that?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, every bite of that food was amazing.
It was
the best
amazing.
meal.
It was the best food we've ever eaten for breakfast anywhere. Unlike
You
anything.
are starving me today.
You got to go to Bob Evans and get the strawberry pancakes.
on Richmond Road.
Well, he can't. He's not here. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
he's down home, but You got to try it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's one in Paintsville. There's one in Pikeville.
Yeah, it's worth it. Drive to Paintsville and get a stack. Oh, people.
Lord have mercy.
He said, try it because, I always get the country fried steak every time I see a picture of it. I'm a sucker for getting it.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, and that's something else. Have you ever noticed how? Have you ever noticed how nothing is ever like it looks in the pictures? It's like they make these burgers look so,
juicy,
and then you get it out. It looks like two seals fighting over a grape.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
like. And I got to bring up one more thing that was heavenly this week. Y'all remember when we used to have racks back when we was kids?
Yeah, racks was awesome. Mm-hmm.
And you get a roast beef, and when you get over there and you get it, it had fresh lettuce, little thin slice of tomato on it, and some sauce. You remember those you used to get at racks?
Yeah.
Arby's has got them. They brought them back, and they're called the Americana. We got some of those the other night, and children. That was the best Arby's sandwich I've ever eaten.
I don't know how we got talking about food, but Lord.
Well, you guys got to give those two places a shot this summer.
Well, yeah, there's no doubt about it. It's going to happen, I'm sure, because I love their French toast.
When we come in, we'll go hit it up.
That sounds great to me. Lloyd's buying.
Yes, we will buy.
Lloyd's like, why the hell not? Sure.
Yeah, breakfast on us.
Barry said, to tell you about my restaurant experience Friday in Sayersville. Said Friday I would have swore I was on a hidden camera show.
Was it bad?
What was up, Barry?
Oh no.
Yeah, this is going to be a good.
You got to do the Gordon Ramsay on it. Just start letting them have it.
What the fuck? Yeah,
this is shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't feed this to my dog. So
yeah,
like, well, okay.
Yeah, I love hearing him. I like watching.
Well, I love Gordon Ramsay. He's done a lot of good for a lot of people. I know he's put some kids through college.
He has. He's done some great. I mean, really great. I mean,
I think he's a cool guy. And let me tell you something.
I
would pay top dollar to eat at one of his restaurants.
I would too.
And never bitch about it because I know. Damn, his beef Wellington just looks. Oh my God, incredible!
Everything even the desserts. Oh. God.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's a chef. He's a master chef. And Brooke says hello. I'm going. Yeah, we got it. We got to take Brooke with us. So.
Yeah.
And we'll probably have to wind up taking Cody too. So,
yeah.
I mean, I've claimed like 300 kids or something.
That's fine. Me too.
Well, years ago when Cody was little, I mean, she'd have friends that, would just start calling me dad because we're not going to get into why. It's just some people don't want to. They want to call it. Having the word dad is great, but it only counts if you live up to it. And
so when I call you daddy, it don't matter.
Huh? Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. So, Lee's. Okay. Soup beans just sold out. Yep. Okay. I'm sitting here thinking about
soup beans and cornbread.
We was talking about strawberry pancakes. That just.
Did you take a picture of those?
I've never had strawberry pancakes. I've had blueberry. Yeah, I've had blueberry. I love that.
I got some blueberry in Tennessee last week that would knock your socks off.
Have your tongue beating the back of your head clean off, wouldn't it?
And I just so happened to take a picture of them.
Oh, show us to them.
Because every time I get something that's just so beautiful.
See, I don't look at girls and say, send nudes. I say, send pics of your cooking.
Send pictures of pancakes.
That's show me pics of your cooking. So it's.
Mm-hmm. Well, we went to those dinner shows, and oh my God, that food was great too.
Oh yeah, in Tennessee. What did you think about the Titanic Museum?
Oh
Is
my
it not
God,
freaking awesome?
I didn't want to come home. I didn't want to leave. I just wanted to wander, and then I wanted to stay in there where her dresses were and all the stuff that they taken from. I just wanted to stay in there for a minute because it was
heartbreaking.
Like anything I'd ever seen, and then I found myself just fighting tears more than anything. I was trying to breathe and then fight tears. And
it was quite possibly the most, don't get me wrong, any death is sad. But when you're talking about an accident like that, that could have been avoided.
Babies. Yeah.
But I think it all comes back to somebody saying that God himself cannot sink this ship. You don't ever test.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous.
Anything can be sunk. it's fallible. It's made by the hands of man, then it's fallible. It's that simple.
Then whenever they don't let you take pictures, and then when they finally get opened up to go into the second floor, then they'll let you take pictures. And when it opens up and you go into the next part,
The grand
this was
staircase.
the first thing I saw, and I just and I mean, tears just rolled down my cheeks because before the movie came out, before any of that ever came out, I was always into this, studying on it. I mean, I wrote
I
papers.
remember being a child drawing pictures of the Titanic, and I didn't even know what I was drawing.
I mean, I
The four
just
smokestacks, the ship, the huge size of the ship. It is wow.
and I just started taking pictures of everything because I just wanted to remember everything. I wanted to remember the tile on the floor. I wanted to remember the steps. And then I walked into Madeline's where her dresses were,
Mm-hmm.
and in her estate room and all that they made all that. And I'm just I just
Madeline
word,
Astor.
if you have not been to it, and if you're a major fan like me, it is worth it. It is so worth it.
It is absolutely one of the most incredible experiences that I'd ever had. But the Titanic was, I mean, we're talking over 120, 118, whatever it is, years later. She sunk, I think it was April 14, 1912.
Yep.
At 2:00 in the morning, that's when she slipped below the water. And still all this time later, people, it's like you're in a daze. You just can't believe it. Oh, there's you and Jack Dawson. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think you saw the other picture that I had.
We're not going to get into that, Stace. It was pretty cool.
Did I show you that picture? Did I show you the picture of me and Jack Dawson? He did meet me at the clock tower, folks, and I have proof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can hear Lloyd now. Oh, God.
Did I show you that picture?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I want you to look at that. Blueberry pancakes.
I mean, I just had to have a thankful moment.
Trev, I love you, but those aren't frozen. Those are the real deal, brother. But I like Trev's frozen pancakes.
I really just had to stop.
Yeah.
With Prince too. I mean, let a girl dream. Okay, this was my husband.
Prince,
and Chris Cornell for a time was my husband. That's Faith's father.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead,
Chris Cornell's cool. Well, Prince was cool. Prince was a musical genius.
Oh, he was. He was
self-taught on most of it, if I understood correctly.
Hey, Chris,
Actually,
I wore some.
I'm showing him the Jack picture.
Oh yeah, yeah, great. Thanks.
I told you you'd be like, great. So,
yeah, I wore my skeleton shoes just for you tonight.
Those also glow in the dark.
That's mighty kind of you. That's really country of you. Thank you.
And we also got our T-shirts, guys. We got our T-shirts made. Here's one of them. I'll put them up on the thing so that you guys can, if you all want one. We have to order them. It takes us like 2 weeks to get in. But we got a whole lot better price. I think these are $25. I'll check, and we'll leave the gratuitous model picture in there. And then here's another one.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. That is so cool.
Mm-hmm. So, and then they also have stuff on the back. On the back, it's got the 606 Paranormal. So we got hooked up with some really good stuff.
It's amazed me how strongly the name of 606 Paranormal has gotten out there.
And then here's
what is being done.
Here's the other one.
Ooh. Is that Annabelle?
This is the Annabelle, the movie Annabelle one.
Movie Annabelle.
And it just says 606, Haunted Doll Tour.
Mm-hmm.
But now these will be for this year. So we're going to start doing like a yearly one. So if you want to collect them, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get them, put them up.
I think that's an awesome idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people are already saying that they want them.
So. I'll put them up on I'll put the link, and we do PayPal, Facebook Pay or PayPal, and I'll put them up with the prices. And you guys, if you just message me on Facebook, let me know, and I'll get them ordered for y'all today, tomorrow, whenever you want them. It take, I think, 2 weeks. They said.
That's not bad at all.
But no, it's not bad. The prices are good.
And yeah, the prices are great because I know that first group was wanting $40 a shirt
He
just to
wanted
do it.
40.92,
Mhm.
40.92, and that was here in Lexington.
Yeah,
So I spoke with another person, and they're like, "Look, I can
yeah.
do these for anywhere from 25 to $30 for y'all, no problem, quality shirts." And I'm like, "Okay."
That works.
So
So there
yeah,
you go.
I think these are like 25.94, but I'll put the price and everything on them and if anybody wants them, let me know. They're also working on a Scared Lloyd one for me.
Yes, absolutely. We got to have one there for Scared Lloyd.
They're working
Okay,
on
so we have switched screen sides, so you know what that means. We're getting ready to open up the portal or the spirit box
it.
and see who comes through, especially with these new active dolls like Polly and what was his name? The other one?
We got Sigmund,
Sigmund.
we got Polly Wally,
Mm-hmm. And then,
Shit
of course,
Polly. Did you hear that?
yeah.
That
And
was
then, of
great.
course, we got the piano back there.
And we got the old piano.
The piano. Yeah, the piano. Mm-hmm. All right, Stace, go ahead and take it away, dear.
All right. All right, I'm going to turn the volume up for you all. You can start coming back through if you want. I want. Did you hear that one? All right, let me run it through this speaker. All right. Sorry about my hand. Go. Hey. Yeah. I have to switch this to the tripod, guys. Sorry. There's Sweetie Pie right there. Look at that sweet, beautiful face.
No.
Now, I'm gonna if we move the portal very cautiously. Billy, do you think we could put the piano over here for your hassle? Does anybody here know anything about the piano or Sigmund? Can you talk to us? What about Polly? Hey, can you come through one at a time? What can you tell me about Polly? Police something.
What?
The police always chose something. Did you bring blackberries up here?
Yeah.
Let me have those. Did you wash them?
No.
Oh.
Takes all the flavor out of it.
There you go, Chris. He brought the blackberries up here.
That's a superfood, too. Blackberries, blueberries, antioxidants. I love those things.
Oh,
I eat
God,
them all day long.
All day long.
Mm-hmm. Strawberries. Mm.
Yes. Eat it. What can you tell me about Polly?
English.
What can you tell me about Sigmund? Something amnesia. Did he have amnesia?
He's about to give me amnesia.
Chill out. You knew this was going to be. I told you it was going. Anytime you get chill bumps, you know it's going to be. Silver something. Trying to describe a car.
Silver in the cloud.
I thought he was saying like a
God
F-250 or something.
Feels like a freezer in here.
Damn freezer.
God,
you've lost it. Can you tell me anything about any of the dolls? This one? What can you tell me about this one? Does anybody want to come through for anybody that's here with us on the show?
Thanks,
Ooh,
buddy.
that's a new whisper. Scare the wind. He gets the gist. What can you tell me about the piano? I'm listening. You tell me to listen? What can you tell me about the piano? If I bring it over here, can you tell me more about it? Sound like you said a snowplow to get it out. Like, I don't know about a snowplow, but that's a dirty word. Okay, this is me moving it around, guys. Sorry, I'm going to try to bring the piano over here. Okay, baby boy. I'm going to move you, okay? Thank you so much. Let's move you out of here. Okay. You and your cute little legs. So cute. I'm going to put him up here by the computer. Think he'll sit there?
No.
Okay, here. Put him over there. Easily.
Here, I got the.
Okay, you put the piano down first.
It ain't gonna fit, honey.
All right, hang on. All right, Tobias. I'm going to put you right here, okay? Thank you. I always respect the dolls. I don't care. All right, let me move the little light and the little baby shoes.
He's a little horse.
A little horsey poo. All right, put it right here. Let me have it right here by the camera.
Oh.
I heard Sigmund just now. Can you all tell me anything about Sigmund?
God.
Anything at all?
Stressed over.
Stressed over what? Stressed over something. I believe he's stressed too because he really looks stressed.
God.
Can you tell me, if you're the one who plays on the piano, why you're doing that? Can you tell me why? I heard you say why.
Look at this.
Okay, hang on. What is it? Is it going off? Oh, I see it moving.
5-5.
That's on Sigmund, right?
Yeah.
0.7.
You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Goodness.
3.3.
That's a face that...
That's a face that a
Don't.
garbage can would love.
Don't say it. Move your phone out of the way, just in case. I don't want any kind of false readings on it, because if you give me any kind of false readings on it, I don't want it. All right. It's 0.4 right now on him. 0.2.
That's on Sigmund.
That's on Sigmund right now. What?
I could have said before it said it's Sigmund or Sigmund.
That's what I thought I heard it say. Feel free to give opinions in the chat about what you think you're hearing.
Absolutely. He's Creole. Religion. Did you hear that? Something doll. Creepy doll. Do you think the doll's creepy? I don't know why.
Yes.
He's so cute.
No.
How about Miss Polly? What can you tell me about her?
Garbage pail kid.
Wow.
Will you hold her for me?
No.
Here. All right, put her. Can you bend her legs for me and put her right there where the dog is? Move that stuffed dog.
Oh, God. You know I love doing this.
Okay,
right?
and what I'll tell you. I'm going to hang on.
Here.
All right, hold up. I'm telling you, she's already reading a 0.5, 0.3.
Oh, God.
Jesse.
Jesse?
Jessie. Oh my gosh, she's a 37.5. I'm telling you, I knew it.
9.4.
Oh, she's hot. Yep, she's running hot.
No, she ain't. Feels like a damn popsicle.
Doofus.
I swear I've got chills going up and down me.
Yes.
killing me.
You do. I believe it. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Look, you want to put her down?
Oh.
You want to put her down?
And the wind's blowing outside.
You want
It was 86 degrees the night that I packed Reagan in from your car
Yeah.
to the library. And I felt like I was freezing to death by the time I got into the library, which was just across the street.
Yeah, it wasn't 10 steps.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. It wasn't. It was nothing.
She has a weird feeling. I mean,
Let's go.
oh, sugar riches never lets me down. You sweet thing.
No.
14.4.
My
And
gosh.
climbing.
Reaper.
Reaper.
Reefer.
Creeper.
Oh,
Great. Oh, Reefer, not Reefer. Great. We know what Lloyd's got on his mind, a stoner ghost.
That was great, honey.
Mr. Spicoli.
Reefer.
Priorities support.
His fingers.
I wish only
Okay, so we know what's up with him. We know what's going on with him. It's no joke. We know. Can y'all tell me anything else about the piano, about the babies, or
there's also
the floor?
how far we can
What?
throw him?
Let's pick it up here. Barry, that was playing as day.
Yep.
Did you hear that?
Barry, you just got mentioned.
Barry to the front, Lloyd to the front. There's Barry, there's Lloyd. Who's next?
Yep.
Who else? Whose else's name can you say that's in our family here with us?
we're playing way
Mom, Ghost, Mommy.
Surf Steel.
I don't know what that sentence seal.
That's a
Surf,
Smurf. I thought it
surf
said-
seal,
I
surf,
thought it said Smurf deal.
Smurf, surf, turf.
Turd.
Yes, Lord.
Employ.
It's Lloyd. Barry's on here. Would you have something to say to Barry? He's listening. I do. What do you have to say to Barry?
Commissioner Fleur.
I swear to God, it said call a lawyer. Did you hear that? She said something about a lawyer.
Steve Firth.
Listen to the girl back over there whispering.
Fleur.
You have a message for anybody else in our room? I mean, I do. You heard that. You heard that for sure. Blue.
Avery.
Did you hear that?
Orders.
It called him out. Again.
Orders. Did you hear the piano?
Yep.
Okay, let me show you where I am to the piano.
Sarah is somewhere.
Nobody is on the piano. So we're right here. Sarah? Sarah or Sir? Can you tell me which one you were talking about? Barry. Again. Did y'all hear Barry also again?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the
Told you.
third or fourth time I've heard it.
What message do you have for Barry?
We also look for
I did too. I did too, Helen.
move further away.
Hopefully we won't be hearing it tonight.
Or
Oh,
rush.
God.
Don't worry.
There's a portal.
Speak, and then it said a name.
Fulfish.
Her sister is Sarah and Barry.
We are still with her.
So I said, Whitey.
Shortly saw her
Oh,
here.
that's just what it sounded like it said. Haunted piano much. Yes, we is definitely ringing a little ringy ring. I know I heard it.
Well, the wife quarter is a cell.
Something with the wife in the cell. What did you want me to tell Barry? He's listening. Can you tell me again? Barry. You have a message for anybody else? What? Something, you're a ghost.
Here.
It's something. There's multiple tornadoes at. Is that what you got on your phone?
Yes, killed at least one person. Did you tell me about that submarine at the time?
No, I hadn't said anything about that yet.
You with it.
What? I swear it sounded like he said crap. Like he did something wrong. And I don't know about this voice.
What?
I want to switch bands. I don't like that voice. I don't. Hello, we're here listening. If anybody wants to come through, we are here. And we can hear you. Can you come through for us, Spirit? Here we go again. Something in the river. It's every time it's the river story. Can you tell me about the story that you keep talking about with the river? Something flame. Mm-mm. Why'd you hear Buck?
Bear said, say it again, Buck.
Oh my God, did you hear that? It just said it.
Where are we? Close. Play or
I mean, I heard it too. And it said it exactly after I said it.
screw.
I thought it said in the orifice.
That one said screw. Something about a swimming. He went swimming. Who went swimming? Buck. Chris. Did you hear that? Chris. Everybody hear Chris?
I was actually in the middle of something, finishing something up.
Did you hear about the submarine that took the people down today to view the Titanic wreckage?
No.
And now they have lost contact with the submarine, and they cannot find it anywhere.
Super.
It's
Dear God.
off course, and the people are thought to be dead. And they pay like $250,000 a piece for those tickets to go down and see the wreckage in a sub.
Yeah.
They lost contact with it, can't find it anywhere on the radar. They're actually on TV right now, still looking, doing a live feed looking for it.
Here's the thing. One minuscule crack in that glass and that whole sub implodes. The pressure at that depth is incredible.
Yeah, said they have maybe 72 hours worth of air in it.
It's like 2 miles
Maybe.
down.
Earthway is plus.
So they haven't been found as of yet.
Yeah.
We also
This
had
is
another
not-
drowning at Paintsville Lake day
Yeah.
before yesterday.
Yeah.
16-year-old.
Zero.
So sad. I heard Sarah too, Helen. I make a little list of names. I always go back and make a list.
Yeah.
Arthur. Can you tell us if the submarine's going to be found?
Not going to be found, but probably in pieces.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
No.
It will drive you insane. Being stuck in that sub with those people. Everybody knowing your oxygen's going to run out.
Grounder.
Nicole something. Grounder.
I can't even begin to imagine that.
That would be the most torturous kind of death. I don't think I could ever stomach to get in a submarine anyway.
Joe Ames.
They can't get you in a plane.
No, I'm just scared of that stuff. I can't help it. I know.
Right now, the Coast Guard is searching a 5-person crew aboard submersible that went missing on the dive to Titanic. That was posted an hour ago.
Yep. Sarah again. I've heard Sarah twice.
Yeah. And I just heard the piano.
I thought I heard it too.
Oh, God. Come on.
What do you mean, come on? I mean...
We know you love it, Lloyd.
No.
You're going to feel real funny when Polly says, "Hi, Daddy."
No.
They said he's a weasel.
I mean, I've got chills going down my leg right now. It's crazy.
You know, the air down
probably
there...
her running her hand up and down your leg.
It is kind of cool right through there. It really is. Sound like it's a Lloyd.
Wait a minute. Are you wearing a shirt that says the Truffle Shuffle?
Yes.
That is so awesome. I love it.
Hashtag Truffle Shuffle.
Hashtag Truffle Shuffle.
Let's see. Shuffle. There.
Jack.
You know, fun fact about that,
What Barry said.
Lloyd, you could be the next Liberace. That is, listen, you got your own little piano to play, and you could do that.
I wish my brother George was here.
That's perfect. Perfect thing for you.
No.
That is true.
No. Nope. Mm-mm.
Sure?
I'm out.
Are you sure?
Arthur Global Breach.
I swear it sounded like the Sims person.
Sprout.
They said Gobble.
It sounded something garbled. Right?
Sabor.
Hey, Polly. You want to come over?
I thought it said go for it.
It did. Boys.
Chiefster East Berkser.
I thought that sounded like keister a firework.
She's like,
You want keister a firework?
no.
You didn't even get that, you doofus.
Took him a hot minute.
Arthur.
Okay, she just looks like a whole level of creepy when you hold her like that.
She is, and I mean, she's ice cold too. She has like a real, sometimes when you look at her sideways, it's weird, really weird.
Yeah, it's cool.
Can you tell me anything about this doll? Pumpkin?
Looks like she has a Michael
She
Jackson
came,
nose.
something how she came here. Can you tell me how she got here? Who brought her here? Can you tell me that? Let me know who brought her here.
Single claw arse.
Yeah, so we could take her back.
Something he showed his whole arse. He sure did. We agree with you there. She's really smelly too. I hate to see where she's been kept.
Her eyes are just dull.
She smells kind of like a toad.
Okay, listen.
Boy glove.
Boy gloves. See, there's the truth of it. There's the truth. I knew you secretly loved her. I knew you loved a baby.
No way.
I know you loved it all. I know you did. I know you did. You can't lie about it. You were just being found out.
Hawthorne.
I could have sworn it said Lord Gullet.
It did. It sounded like it said your name. Then that said snake.
Thanks.
Runaway as cruel.
Your way was cruel. Lloyd loves. I heard it too. Plain as day.
Or Esther.
Or Hester.
Hester.
Hester?
Huh.
Can you tell me who owned the piano?
Whisper smoke.
Something smoke. Weird. Yep. It's weird.
A whale.
A whale? Do you have any messages for anybody else? Hey, Barry's still there.
Shakes Gatorade and Silver.
Something in Gatorade in the river.
A crowd.
Sorry. Blondie.
It's you.
It's you. Hello.
Yellow.
I swear it sounded like I said yellow. Does anybody else want to come through?
Hey, Brooks, it's a whale.
Something yellow? Yellow is definitely in the cars tonight.
Pro Eaksville.
Oh, well, guess who's back?
Beautiful.
Something that the woman was going to be mad? Snuggle something. Snuggle with that one. Did you snuggle with one of the dolls? If you want to loves it.
My song.
Which doll did you snuggle with?
Snooze or probably
I heard beautiful.
Browers Cocoa Fig.
Let me turn this one down for a minute. Did you snuggle with the puppy? Something with a C on it. She said something about the doll.
Which one?
Yeah.
Did you like this new doll?
Oh.
No, that's the least one. Eyes, something. Eyes bugged out. Were you healthy? Yes, I do still got animals. Yes.
I wonder if we could get this in a bath out here in the pond.
It needs a bath in the pond. What do you think about Polly? What do you think about that one?
She needs a bath in the pond.
Remove. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Something I leave.
Boy, Polly is just being picked on.
Hey, we don't even know that much about her, and everybody just says, you know what? Boyd says she's smelly.
Yeah, come back and get her.
Don't worry, because you are never going to find out where she came from.
Thanks for leaving it on the porch, people.
God have mercy. Oh, Lord. Lloyd needs a young priest and an old priest.
I told you. I told you he's losing it.
Then I got bug eyes over here.
Let me take a picture.
Bug eyes. Okay.
Hang on, let me take a picture of this screen. Cheryl. Remove. And then it came out as Cheryl.
Now, if it's a doll itself, there's got to be something attached to it. So I just wonder if it's the spirit of someone named Cheryl. Cheryl.
Yeah, ugliness and stank.
Lord.
You know, I swear. You know, I better shut up because I know what's going to happen.
I know what's going to happen too. You're going to get it. Hey, followed. It followed.
Oh, great. Okay.
Well, you know where we just came from earlier, so guess what?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We'll see if any of those names ring a bell.
Stank.
Mary, look, hashtag stank. That's great.
Great.
He is great. We love Barry, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, Barry's awesome. Between him and Lloyd, I mean, these guys are like the comedy of the thing.
I mean, we didn't get to talk much, but damn it, we will.
Yeah.
Promotions. Well, what was that? Did you hear that? Did it sound like your name or boy?
It's always saying something.
Isabella. Now you're throwing names at me. Thank you for that. I mean, most of the time I ask for names and I hear nothing. But tonight I've gotten 10 names at least. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I've got all kinds I could say too.
Was that the name of the person who owned the piano? Could you tell me that? It said gay. There you go. There you are. Murders. Was the person involved in a murder or was she murdered? Or he?
Sharon said she had my name.
Who was murdered? I thought I heard too. Then it said gay. Hashtag gay. It's okay. Did you hear that?
My fingers.
My fingers are what?
Stinky.
Did you used to play with this piano until your fingers hurt? It said my fingers hurt.
Husband. I'm connected.
Are you serious right now? I'm connected. Me. It says. Who's me? Are you connected to the murders? The portal said murders.
Crystal said her daughter's name is.
I saw that. Isabella, yep.
I saw that.
Two people murdered.
3.
And just said 2 over here.
Oh, yeah, I know. That was awful.
You have any other messages for the lady? What message do you have for the lady? Can you tell me? Pictures of who?
You're much too.
You're much too. I mean, this is talking like, I mean, it's really got something to say.
I'm asking.
What are you asking? There's a baby. Can you tell me your name? To the little girl or the little boy? Can you tell me your name?
Eyes.
Eyes. Yeah, he has some haunting eyes, doesn't he? Oh my gosh.
I think I'll knock a buzzard off a gut wagon.
Hey, Uncle Chris is on here.
Oh, great. Thanks. Oh, my baby.
Flood.
Flooded.
That's it. Provided from nature. What flood?
Operates.
Flood. I hear the flood. What's it saying?
Operates.
Okay. Do you have any more messages for anybody before we close the portal? Every time I say that, 1,000 things are coming through. What do you think about it, little girl? What do you think about that piano? Live life. Okay, thanks for the advice. You have anything else you want to come through and say? Okay.
Okay.
And priest help.
Priest help?
Oh,
Priest help?
great.
Okay. Priest help.
Yeah, right.
I can't look at him. He's cracking me up. Okay. Yeah.
That's what's looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
It's cute, ain't it?
Mm.
I'm telling you, he'd make a train take a dirt road.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to shut it down. Does anybody have anything else to say?
Durant.
Is that diarrhea?
Diarrhea. Diarrhea. All these dogs need to have diarrhea.
I don't think it said that.
Oh,
Group of us. All of the group. Oh my gosh. What about that submarine group of people?
oh,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
look, probably.
So you're going to start answering as soon as I say stuff now, okay?
Um,
Are you talking about the sub that was going down to find the Titanic wreckage today? Can you tell me? Just the tip. Okay, I'm going to shut that one down. All right, Chris, what do you think about it?
Well, I think that there's no doubt that the activity's definitely ramped up since the addition of Polly and
Garbage
Creepy Eye.
can.
Yeah. I hear you. Talking
I
about
think
my
so.
baby.
And then, of course, we had the haunted piano into it.
Oh yeah,
Liberace's Lament.
for sure. That's
And
going to be something tonight. I can't wait to see what it does.
yeah, boy, you'll be texting me at 3:00 in the morning going, "Oh my God, Lloyd is on top of the roof."
I might have to put some towels down on the bed or something.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
You know what? I think we need to put him in here tonight and let him sleep in here with the dolls.
I'm thinking not.
That'll fly like the
I mean,
Hindenburg.
we might, here's some. We might get some
That's
more.
going to fly like the Hindenburg.
Of course, I'd film it.
Yeah, and then send it to me.
You know it.
We'll have fun then. So, okay, so July 17th,
Yeah, cut your head off.
Estill County Library. I think it's going to be definitely another great night. It's going to be a great stop. It's going to be we hope that we fill it to capacity. It starts at 6 p.m. That's on a Monday. Trust me, it'll be worth coming out. The one in Breathitt County went a couple of hours, I think, something like that. And a lot of people got to ask a lot of questions. And he said there ain't much room left for Lloyd. He's going to have to hold them in his lap.
We still got plenty more room. Don't worry.
Yeah, because he's already handling the piano.
I got a 4-bedroom house besides the paranormal office here, so we got all kinds of room. Bring him on.
He put the piano down, so he's good to go. So Thursday, we've got the gatherings coming up, which we will continue with more of this, and we're going to do some more stuff too. And guys, tell people about it. Make sure that they're here. And of course, we posted on our Facebook 606 Paranormal, my personal Facebook, the gatherings, the family one, all that stuff. Make sure and add us if you've not put us on your Facebook yet. Make sure to do that. And let's see there. Scared Lloyd loves you all, and that I have no doubt of. And we do love y'all. And so we hope that you have a great night and stay safe. And of course, what is it? Don't go prodding where you don't need to go prodding. So it's, or what is it? Diamond Dave used to say, don't go ninjaing who you don't need to go ninjaing. So,
don't be trying this on your dog.
You cat, you goat, or nobody else. So it's, boys.
Charlie with strawberry pancakes.
God, those sound so good right now. They really do.
And listen, when you get them, tell them to bring you an extra dish of the strawberry sauce.
Oh, yeah, I may do that. Good stuff, huh? God, I'm going to do a sugar coma.
I just can't
I'll
even.
probably go and do a sugar coma. It wouldn't surprise me.
I can't
describe it. It was so good.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Looks better than the front end of Easy Times, don't it? We're not going to get into that right now. But anyways, guys, we hope, and we thank everybody for being in tonight. And thanks a lot for coming by.
Thank you.
And spending an evening with us. And, of course, we'll be back on Thursday night at 9 p.m. We got Contact Mondays, as a rule, at 8. And then Thursdays, the gatherings, which is kind of started the Contact and all this other stuff. That's Thursdays at 9 o'clock. And we definitely look forward to seeing everybody there. Stace, Lloyd, love you guys. And I hope that you have a great night. And as always, from all of us here, stay mysterious. Good night.
Night.